No, no way. Okay, check this out. On the Welsh side, Llwybr Cyhoeddus. That's in Welsh. On the English side, public footpath. Can you see that? That's amazing, folks. Welsh, English. That's border. That's border territory. So I'm just walking along and I've just come to a very small little place. This is called A.W. Hughes and Sons Independent Family Funeral Directors, and it says traditional burials and green burials. Okay, and here there's a little sign here. It's called Offa's Orchard Green Burial Ground, folks. So if you take a look at this, all of these trees here within this field, there'll be someone buried. So in other words, you have a tree planted. So all of these trees here would have been planted when these people died. And look at this. I don't. It's open. Let's go in. Let's go and have a look. Come on. Check this out. No, I don't want to interfere in people's, people, so to speak. So you have a tree here. You see, it's like an apple tree, and you've got the gravestone in the ground. So all the details of the person is on the ground, whereas usually in the UK that would be stood up so you can read the details, and there's no tree. This is amazing. Wow, I did not know this existed. Look at this one here. Lovely little apple tree. There's even like a little bug, like bug I don't know what you call them. It's a little thing to attract bugs, basically. Oh my days, look at this. This one here, slightly raised. I'm just lost for words, folks. I wasn't expecting to come across this. This is obviously an old one. Let's see if I can just walk in between here. Yeah, you see the name of the stones there, but you can't even make it out because it's so far gone. Wow, 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 folks. The things you come across in the depths of Wales. Oh, did you just see that squirrel jump out of there? Did I just capture that? Generally in the UK, the graveyards are quite grim. It's quite a sad vibe. But this, to have them in a place like this is a lot more appealing, no? I'd say. I didn't even know this was here, man. Crazy. Anyway, let's go and find the Swan Inn, shall we? Sorry to distract the hike, folks, but I think that was worth a show. It's an old Welsh farm. Oh my god, a little cute dog. Hello. Hello, mate. Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yep, say hello to YouTube. Oh, you're a lovely little terrier. Can I say hello? You keeping the place safe? You keeping the place safe? Yeah? Good boy. God, you've got to love a dog. You've got to love a terrier. Definitely got to love a terrier. Beautiful horses there, look. Chickens. One of the dogs isn't listening back there. But yes, folks, the farmer's wife just walked across the road then with like 7 dogs, working dogs. Amazing. This is a Welsh farm. This is what Welsh farms are like. Like really in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. We're very in the depths of the countryside here, you know, we really are. Very nice. Well, as you can see, this is the highway. This is the motorway. Left or right? Ooh, good job there's a sign here to tell me. Huntington, 1 mile. There we go. We're heading right, folks. Let's go. Vamos. Oh, look at this little fella by himself. Hello, mate. You've got a beautiful view. So, in about 200 meters, my guess is going to be where that line of trees are, is the border of England and Wales again, folks. I'm heading back into England. Make the most of that fresh air before you head over the border. I'm only messing. I'm only joking, England, you know that. Don't know what this is, but it's quite cool. Some form of old mechanical device. Anyway, yes, in about 200 meters, the river separates. I forget the name of the river, but I'll put it on the screen now. Separates Wales and England, and I'm heading back into Wales for a lovely pint in the Swan Inn, which apparently is just like a house, not a pub. That's what I've been told. So, vamos. Hee. So, on this specific road, these are the last buildings in England. A house called, I'm not gonna say the name, I'm gonna bleep that out. But there's a house there, that's the last house in England, folks. And the last field there. And the last, whatever that is, shed. So we come up to a river here now, a little river. And this is the border of England and Wales that probably not many people ever see. And I've never seen it before, so. Anyway, look. No sign to say we're here. Anyway, the river is tiny. It's not even a river, folks. Let me just get my phone out to check. Let me see. Oh my days. So, here we go. Can you see that? Let me get into the shade. I'm right on the border there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. This river here. I'm on the border, folks. That's the last house. Not the one I saw actually. This one here. It's a little public footpath. Look at that. No way. Okay, check this out. On the Welsh side, Llwybr Cyhoeddus. That's in Welsh. On the English side, public footpath. Can you see that? That's amazing, folks. Welsh, English. That's border territory. Goodbye, Wales. Hello, England. Only messing, I'm only joking. Okay, so apparently I need to go right and then left. Look at this beautiful little house here. Unbelievable, folks, unbelievable. Beautiful little parts of the UK. When people, you know, from abroad or whatever, they think they've seen the UK, you need to get out into the depths of the UK if you want to see the real UK. These days especially, you need to get out of the cities, out of the towns. Get out of the towns, out of the cities, folks. Get into the countryside like this, you'll meet real folk. And I just love doing it myself in my own country. I'm seeing like the way certain people live in certain parts of the country that are different to the way my part of the country is. It's mad. Small little island, lots and lots of different kind of ways of life, you know. I realise this more and more every time I go away and I come back. I realise it more and more. Anyways, so I think I said left, right before, didn't I? But I meant right, left. This is the way I'm heading. Huntington Fate. That's not what I was like. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Swan Inn. Free house. It's a bloody free house, mate. So in the UK, a free house means like a public area, somewhere anyone can go. That's a pub, public area. So free house, free to go. So I'm free to go. So I'm gonna go because I'm free to do what I want. Any old time. Woof, remember that tune? Jesus, where did that come from? We are here. This is the Swan Inn. Now, I don't know if I'm going to film inside because, again, I don't want to intrude, but if I can, I will. But look, these are like the old barns kind of thing. Maybe these are the toilets. There's lights on in there, so I'm guessing that might be a toilet. Anyway, let's go in, folks. This is Huntington. It's a, I'd call it a, not even a village, what's the word, hamlet. Look, come on, let me just show you this quickly. So in every village back in the day, what was important? Post, phone calls, food. So phone box, post, there, sorted, letters, phone calls able to be done, and food. There's a shop here, I'm sure. But anyway, look, we're heading this way. Hello. Are we open for drinks?
Yes.
Yes. Brilliant. What's the 1985? Where's that from? Is that like a local?
Yes.
I'll have one of them, please.
One of them.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Is cash best for you?
We do cash.
Ah, that's perfect. Yeah, yeah. That's good for me. A picture of the old farm, you see? That's what it's like back in the day. I know it's shocking quality, but yeah, that's where we are, folks. It's dark, it's dark. I know it's dark. They were the toilets that I was talking about. The outbuildings. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this place, folks. I've just been talking to the woman that's been living here. This has been in her family her whole life, basically. So I'm going to touch on that when I'm leaving down the road. Okay, but I'm going. And that was that, folks. That was yesterday. But to be honest with you, I didn't even end up walking back from there. I got chatting to a couple of the locals in there, and one of them offered me a ride back here to Kington because he was from here, which is a godsend, folks, to be honest with you, because it was getting a bit dark. I was leaving it a bit late anyway. So what an absolutely amazing little time I had in there. I got speaking to the owner, who's called Jane, and it wasn't an old barn or an old farm or anything like that. It's since the 16th century that place has been a pub, has been a public house, and it's been in her family for hundreds of years. Apparently, that's what she was telling me. Unbelievable. What a beautiful woman, beautiful woman who had so many little stories to tell. And she grew up there as a child, so she's lived there her whole life. So that pub has been in her family the whole of her life. And yeah, man, it's been a pub since the 16th century. So crazy. But she was saying at the moment now that she doesn't serve beers on tap, like draft beers, because they don't get much passing trade, obviously. So they just stock up on some decent bottled beers and ciders, of course, and wine and all of that kind of stuff. So if you're ever in that area, folks, head to the Swan Inn, go and say hello to Jane. Absolutely fantastic woman. And the place is immaculate, you know. Everything's so like oldie worldy, but so clean, so tidy. The toilets, I mean, you know, they were like painted like pink, and everything was just clean and tidy and perfect. And that's what these places are like, you know. Absolutely unbelievable, folks. If you're ever around Herefordshire or this area, definitely do what I've done in this video. It's absolutely worth it because you get some spectacular views, as you've seen, and you get to see some of the real culture of this area. Alright, folks, well, until the next one, stay safe, take care of yourselves, peace. Ooh, she's hot.